Real legend vibes.
Drive through the door like a hurricane spinning. Backhand gang always winning, never thinning. Bricks in the vision, stacking heights like a ladder. The first reckless graduate, nothing else matters. Taught by the both KG, the professor. Class full of hitters, no time for the lesser. Blueprint sharp, every line be surgical. Gang move wild, but the hustle's vertical. Shut up! There's a takeover anthem. Backhand gang, no question, no tantrum. Kick with the bass, see the streets gon' feel it. Records on the rise, no way to conceal it. Backhand gang, backhand gang, backhand gang. What? Backhand gang, backhand gang, backhand gang. Backhand gang, backhand gang. Shut up! Backhand gang, backhand gang.
I'm sorry, Botswana, I'ma say as it is. Fat people shouldn't be, unathletic people should not be commenting on Neymar, bro.
You're a clout chaser, bro. You're a clout chaser. That's what you are. You're a clout chaser. You chat shit. I don't even think you're a United fan. I'll be honest.
I don't know who you're threatening. You're going to get arrested. I'm a civilian.
What do you mean?
You'll get arrested.
I'm talking to you about me in a car park. You and your boys say that all the time, no? So I'm gonna get arrested because you're a pussy. Am I gonna get arrested because you're a pussy? Is that what it is?
He said what?
I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Truth is Truth. Listen, this one might not be for everybody. Not everybody might want to hear this one, yeah? But I'm not going to lie, it was kind of funny to me, especially when he said, I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian. Guys, I don't know if you was there for it or not, or if you went to see it yet, but there was an episode of What's Trending from Botswana Papi, right? And Faz pulled up. He just pulled up. They were talking about Neymar, and Faz just pulled up, and he just came on smoke. I don't know what sparked him to come in on that kind of vendetta, but he came in and he was just giving all of that. That's what I'm going to say. He was giving it all of that, mate. He's giving it all of that, right? And let's just say my brethren Kole came in and he put Faz in his place. Now, I'm going to put this out there right now. I have reached out to Faz. So, you know, obviously there's people in the circle that have his number. I have invited him to be here tonight. So if he pulls up, we shall see. But as the show goes on, we'll let you know how that unfolds, in it, yeah, because people are working in the background right now to try and see if Faz will pull up. But look, let's just get started. So like I said, it was on Botswana Papi show, right, where he decided to pull up and he decided to come on foolishness, I guess you'd have to call it. For me, it's foolishness because the way that he came in, it wasn't needed, yeah? It wasn't needed for me, and I don't think it was really helpful to Botswana Papi's community either. And he offended a lot of people, I think mainly Riri, because initially he came in and started rebutting a point that Riri was making in the first place. Let's just get this straight. So, you know, let's just go with that first of all. Let's just start with that. Let me know if you guys can hear everything clearly, and let me know if you guys can see everything clearly. If anything's fucking up, just let me know, because I can play it in a different way. So just make sure you let me know if it's playing properly. All right, guys? All right, let's roll VT.
With Kaka, R9, what's his name in the midfield? What's the short guy with the calves? I always forget his name with the big calves.
You're not doing Roberto Carlos. Wait for
Roberto Carlos. Yes, Roberto Carlos with the big calves.
He's a fullback though. He's not even in the midfield, really. For somebody that watches Brazil a lot, like,
bro, fullback. But when they were going, Brazil is a run and gun team, bro.
He went with the run and gun.
In the midfield,
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Riri did have a funny take. The run and gun team. I don't know what the hell that meant, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know what that meant. Right. So obviously, you know, she has a little bit of a stinker, but then Faz comes in, right? So let's just.
I mean, we all know his calls, but like in the midfield. All right. Daddy's here. He says, "Let's hear from Planet."
Hey, bro. I'm about to.
Hey, first of all, pause. Pause on Daddy's here. I don't even know why my man said Daddy's here. You know, like pum pum. Anyway,
Stop
I didn't
becoming
mean
an alcoholic and
Oh,
a
don't
tobacco
be.
addict.
Don't-
Listening to these people, bro. Bro, these are the type of people. This is the reason why Donald Trump is doing what the fuck he's doing, bro.
What's his name in the midfield?
So I keep doing that. I keep doing that. You know what? I meant to say this. He didn't say what he just said. He didn't say what he just said. Yes, he did. Yeah, what the fuck? Exactly. What the fuck? You did. You've not seen it, have you, bro? I'm telling you. That's why I see. What, bro? Not being funny. Not being funny. Yeah, but bro, for a man that looks, if you went to America, they will call you Mexican. They will call you Mexican. You wouldn't. I should be hunting you, bro. I'm not, brother.
What's a load of bollocks?
All right, let's just play that again.
all right. Daddy's here. He says, "Let's hear from Planet."
Hey, bro. I'm about to start becoming an alcoholic and
Oh,
a
don't
tobacco
be.
addict. Listening to these people, bro. Bro, these are the type of people. This is the reason why Donald Trump is doing what the fuck he's doing, bro. It's because of people like this.
It's because of people like this. All right, Nigel. All right, Nigel. All right, Nigel. All right,
bro.
All right.
People who have no individual thinking, bro. I heard Neymar and team playing and team football in the same sentence. Are you okay?
Well, the point was Neymar is not a team player.
What kind of why are you even asking this? That is like saying to a narcissist who knows they're a narcissist, you are a narcissist. Bitch, I am. Fuck. I'm a man. I am narcissist.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I am man. I am narcissist. I beg you, do not lump me into the same conversation as you. Just repeat that.
You are a narcissist. Bitch, I am. Fuck. I'm a man. I am narcissist.
Shut up. Shut up.
This guy is not only a madman, young papi. I don't know. I don't even know where he came with that one from, bro. Yeah, he said that one, and Botswana Papi had to disappear for it. Look, Bots disappeared when he said that shit because I don't even know where he was going with that one. I am man. I am narcissist. What the fuck does that mean? You see, you know what? Somebody's been watching too much red pill content there. That's what's been going on right there. He's been watching too much Myron Gaines and all them guys there. You get me? Too much fresh and fit for that one. Yeah, that's what's been happening. These guys have been watching Andrew Tate and jerking off in the corner alone in the darkness, and then they come online and they start talking like this, bro. Yeah? And then anyway, let me not even say anything else. Let me stop. Let me behave myself. Anyway, let's go. I'm supposed to be being undecided. Okay. Sorry, let me stop doing that. Right, one more. Let's go.
What the fuck do you mean? You're telling me shit I already know. Nobody watches Neymar so that they can watch team football. What the fuck? You don't drive a Ferrari so you can do the speed limit, bro. The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck?
I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot.
Bro, I am fuming.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm gonna show you what really comes on and says to Bots as well. Yeah, because I can see the reason why she was upset with him when she came back, because look at how he's grinning teeth with everything this guy is saying. And don't get me wrong, obviously you could laugh with jokes, but when sometimes you just have to listen to what people are saying sometimes and go, bro, I get it. Some things are content, but some things you're just chatting shit, fam. Yeah, but you know what? I don't even want to hear him talk shit more. yeah, he goes on like he's some sort of elite class person at this point. Start talking about Ferrari and people putting stickers on it.
Angry. I am angry that I had to listen to this. I had to listen to this, bro. These people would buy a Ferrari. You would gift them a Ferrari, yeah, and they would put stickers on it. These people would put stickers on a Ferrari.
How's my driving?
Shut up.
Brother, if I get a Ferrari, it's my Ferrari. I do whatever the fuck I want with it. I don't care what you say. If I get a Ferrari and I want to put stickers on it, I'll put motherfucking stickers on it. Yeah? Fuck you. Yeah, my Ferrari now. But anyway, let's, I can't be bothered to listen to any more of that if I'm going to be honest with you. Let's remove that, yeah? Let's go to what kind of sparked the conversation in the first place. Why Kole came in with such venom, because he then went on to say later on, because we're not going to sit through all of that. He then later on goes to say this shit.
Tried to do the assists, he tried to provide because he couldn't score or he didn't have it physically in him. He cried out of pain because of how many times he got tackled. Like, do you understand? Do you understand? I'm sorry, Botswana, I'ma say as it is. Fat people shouldn't be, unathletic people should not be commenting on Neymar, bro.
Whoa.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. I beg you, don't go anywhere. And you all know what I'm about to do, innit? I know you all know what I'm about to do. Because
He said what? He said what?
Oh, damn.
I'm not being funny. Fat people shouldn't comment on it anyway. Do you know what? Let me just let this one go. Let me let it go for now. We'll get back to this in a second. Yeah, by the way, somebody told me I'm bad mind for bringing up that picture. By the way, that's a picture that he posted himself, just in case anybody takes offense to the picture that I found. He posted that picture himself on his weight loss journey. So let's just give this some context, by the way. He has lost some weight since the fact, right, of what he did, right? Which I'm going to get to in a minute. But when he made certain comments, he was also a chubby guy. So I just find it very ironic and very hypocritical that he can actually sit there and say that fat people shouldn't be commenting on Neymar. Anyway, just let him finish his points and then we'll get to that.
Why you gotta take it that fast? Why you gotta take it there? Nah, nobody's shaving. Nobody's shaving. Nah.
Physics. The person before me said Brazil was a what? Running team. Are you taking?
I will not take that.
Do you know what? Let me just leave that there, because I don't even think he says anything else worth listening to, if I'm being quite honest, yeah. But for me, that is look, we all found it quite interesting, I think, when he said that, because aren't you the person that said this to Garnacho when he was one of our own players? Yeah, like this was you, right?
Not sorry that there is not one player in Manchester United, bar like Kobe's and the Ahmads, that deserve my love or respect or protection. Not one. They ain't giving me shit. Garnacho, you gotta pass better today, yeah, please. Pass better today, score a goal, and work on your first touch as well, yeah. Garnacho, why are you not playing, man?
By the way, elite response there by Garnacho, yeah? Why are you not playing? Yeah, but wasn't that you, big man? Wasn't that you giving advice to one of our players who's a lot more athletic than you? Clearly, like, let's not be funny. Yeah? Like, when you was saying all those things, you was looking like this. This was you, big man. And you have opinions. And I don't want to be rude about anybody, but I'm sure you work with a couple of unathletic people who give football opinions. So I don't know where you get off saying things like that, bro. Like in the circles that you move in, there's some people that we would call unathletic, if you know what I'm saying. So why is it okay for them to give opinions, but all of a sudden fat people can't give opinions on? Anyway, let me not stretch it too far, because you know what, I don't even have to get into it, because one of our own pulled up on that show that day, right? And you know what, he told him where to go. Yeah, he pulled up and he showed him where to go. So look, I've broken this down to a couple of clips. You ain't gonna see me when these are played, so I'm just gonna let them play because they're like a minute and something each. So let's go with yeah, Kole comes in, calls my boy to pull up.
Let's talk to the one and only K. Dot.
I'm not here to talk to you. I'm not here to talk to you. Bring him back. Bring Faz back. Bring him back now. Bring him now.
He exited the studio, but he might be.
You pussy, yo. Listen to me. Listen to me clearly, yeah? Know my face. I am going to be in Manchester Monday to Wednesday. Yeah? You're talking about chubby people and fat people shouldn't be talking. Brother, I remember you clout chasing, running up on our players, trying to give people advice. Meanwhile, you've never kicked a ball, bro. I don't even know if you've ever chucked a fucking cricket ball, blood. Yeah? So what I want you to do is I want you to jump back on this stream, blood, and I want you to talk to me. Get me? If you're not going to talk to me here, fuck me in a car park in Manny. Next week, please. I beg you. I beg you. You got mad chest. Mad chest. Please, come talk to me, Faz. I beg you. Face to face. Like, we could do it virtual. I don't mind. I don't mind. Right. Get yourself back out here, bro. Get yourself back out here now. I want to talk to you. Come. Is he here? Is he got back in here? So people spam the chat.
If he comes back into the show, obviously I'll let him
spam the chat. If he comes back into this show, bring me in immediately, bro. Yeah? I don't want to talk about nothing else. Bring Peter back. Right. Yeah. When Faz comes back, talk to me. Yeah. Say no more. Take me off.
There we go. He pulled up. So all right. I'll
Yes. Bring him back. Bring him back.
All right, guys. Let's keep it.
No. No. We're not doing that. Don't be shook. Don't be shook.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
Don't be shook. Don't be shook. Guys, can we? No, we cannot. I don't know what you're asking me to do, but no, we're not doing it. That's what Kole said, yeah? So, boy, from there, you know it was going to go left anyway, from that kind of introduction. Kole calls into Bots' show and says, I don't want to talk to you. Box office. Right. So then, let's just say, this happened.
To speak to each other. And because I believe this needs to be addressed. So here we go. All right.
So repeat what you said, my guy. Repeat what you said. Repeat what you said about unathletic people shouldn't have an opinion. So why have you got opinions? Out here looking like Mr. Potato Head, bro.
And Botswana knows I am a banterous person. If someone took offense, I can apologize.
Oh, you're banterous now. You're banterous now, yeah? So when you're rolling up on players, on the way into the match, that's banter, yeah? You're a clout chaser, bro. You're a clout chaser. That's what you are. You're a clout chaser. You chat shit. I don't even think you're a United fan. I'll be honest.
I don't know who you're threatening. You're going to get arrested. I'm a civilian.
What do you mean?
You'll get arrested.
I'm talking to you about buck me in a car park. You and your boys say that all the time, no? So I'm gonna get arrested because you're a pussy. Am I gonna get arrested because you're a pussy? Is that what it is?
I would just.
Or am I gonna get arrested for calling you Mr. Potato Head?
No, you won't.
What nonsense are you talking about, bro? No one's told you they're gonna smash you up yet. No one said nothing. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Yeah. So now let's talk about what you did. Let's talk about what you did that day when you run up on Garnacho and you was talking mad like you kicked a ball in your life. Have you ever kicked a ball in your life, Faz? Have you ever kicked a ball? Have you owned any shin pads?
Over each other, one person at a time.
This is not what you think this is. What you're not going to do is think you can come online and bad up anyone because you're not going to do
I bad up you. I bad up you online. in your face, any way you like, my bro. Any way you like, I'll bad you up anytime. Because you see what you tried to do. See what you tried to do. You tried to bad up one of our players, bro. You tried to bad up one of our players on the mains, and you're claiming you're a fan. You're a fool, bro. You're a fool. You're a clout chasing fool, bro. And you look like Mr. Potato Head. Now,
oh, this is just. I didn't end it like that. I didn't like Mr. Potato. And what? Do you know what? Yeah. Let's all the cussing aside. Yeah, all the cussing aside. I can see. Can we all understand why Kole was upset? I mean, I don't know if it rubbed you the wrong way, but it obviously rubbed me the wrong way because I went ahead and made a whole new video on it, innit? Yeah, so clearly it rubbed me the wrong way as well. Yeah, so from just watching the interaction alone, you could feel. I don't know about you, but you could feel. By the way, there was a point where Kole said, "Yeah, my boy," but he wouldn't say my bitch. I swear he was about to call him a bitch. I don't know if you heard it. And it's true. Kole didn't even curse. It's me cursing. Kole kept his head very stable most of the time until towards the end. Although there's a couple of things in there I could call questionable, but I'm gonna leave it in it. Man was really shook though. I'm not gonna lie. Why was he so shook? Like the guy was not even in the same room as him when he was acting so scared. Let's just run it back a little bit. Run that one.
What do you mean? You'll get arrested.
I'm too.
You'll get arrested. I'm a civilian.
Oh, can I turn that up? I'm a civilian. I swear I got that.
I don't know who you're threatening. You're going to get arrested. I'm a civilian.
What do you mean?
You'll get arrested.
I'm talking to you about me in a car park. You and your boys say that all the time, no? So I'm gonna get arrested because you're a pussy. Am I gonna get arrested because you're a pussy? Is that what it is?
I would just.
Or am I gonna get arrested for calling you Mr. Potato Head?
No, you won't.
What nonsense are you talking about, bro? No one's told you they're gonna smash you up yet. No one said nothing. Don't get nervous.
You see that bit there, Kole? You see that bit there? Nobody had told you I'm going to smash you up yet. That's the bit there. That's the bit there. Innit? Yeah, it didn't need to add the yet, but it's okay. It's okay. We understand where you're coming from.
Don't get nervous. Yeah. So now let's talk about what you did. Let's talk about what you did that day when you run up on Garnacho and you was talking mad like you kicked a ball in your life. Have you ever kicked a ball in your life, Faz? Have you ever kicked a ball? Have you owned any shimpan?
Over each other, one person at a time.
This is not what you think this is. What you're not going to do is think you can come online and bad up anyone because you're not going to do
I bad up you. I bad up you online, in your face, any way you like, my bro. Any way you said. Repeat what you said.
Hold on. Did you hear it? I went too far back. Any way you like, my boy. Yeah.
See what you tried to do. You tried to bad up one of our players, bro. You tried to bad up one of our players on the mains, and you're claiming you're a fan. You're a fool, bro. You're a fool. You're a clout chasing fool, bro. And you look like Mr. Potato Head. Now,
I missed a bit, but you heard it. I'm not even gonna go back. You know what? Yeah, this was class comedy for me when I was watching it because it seemed like Fabs was only just realizing that he's offended anybody. Do you know what I mean? When Kole came in and started standing on business and telling him that he's a fool. Yeah, he was backtracking so quickly. I think he ran into the wall because part 3 doesn't get any better. If I'm going to be honest with you, Kole then goes on to mention about the Garnacho situation, and I don't think he even addresses it really.
I am a potato head. That is fine.
Yes.
You need to get
yes.
Emotion.
One more time.
I am a potato head. That is fine.
Yes.
You need to get your emotions in check. I was bantering, and if someone gets offended, I can apologize because you know what? That is how.
No, I don't want your apology, bro. You see, I don't want your apology. Do you know why? Look how long ago Garnacho was. Garnacho's gone. I don't even care about him. Yeah, but it's people like you. You got mad opinions and these one-liners.
You will
But it
not
don't
do
contextually make sense. You're telling us that you can't have an opinion if you're unathletic.
if you
I
call me
beg
a
you
name
right now.
online,
I
it is
beg you right
fine.
now. Tell everyone last time you was in the gym, big man.
Perfectly fine. Yeah, I play for Charlton FC. What now? I train on Thursdays and play on a Sunday. I've got a match this Sunday, and I will
Oh, so you
make
play Sunday league? You're not supposed to respect it.
upload. I play. I
You play
enjoy my
Sunday league. You're
football.
not supposed to respect it, yeah?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I take
Bro,
pride
I
in it.
mean, bro, we all done Sunday league. We all done
I-
Sunday league.
I-
You're not special for that.
I'm
And you
not
definitely don't get to
special.
roll up on players
I'm not
like
special.
you're on that level
I never
and start
said I'm
telling people to
special.
track back.
I never said I'm
I bet
special.
you couldn't even track back to the shop, bro.
You don't like me. That's a you problem. I never said I'm special.
Bro, I don't
play.
like people
I play
like you. Cause
football.
you see man like you. You see man like
I
you.
play
You clout
I'm
chase off the back of our
man
bad
like
form.
you.
Where have you
People
been when
like
we were winning, bro?
you
Why are you not in
correct.
UV?
You will not.
Why are
do
you not in
anything.
UV?
You will not do anything. You will simply not.
I'm
do
doing my
anything.
job right now, bro. It's called
Oh,
exposure.
it is
You're the one getting
perfectly
scared.
fine.
You're the one getting scared, isn't it? Let's tell the truth.
the one.
You're scared about this, isn't it? You're nervous right now. That's why you're just yapping and saying shit. Have you got any points to make? Because I made my point.
Look at
My
how
point
you're
is,
so
yeah,
aggressive.
you're a clout chaser.
Why do you have to be so aggressive?
You know what? Someone just literally has nothing to say. Like Kole made some very coherent points to him, and he literally came back with nothing. Yeah. I think he was just offended at the fact that somebody actually had seen enough of him and known enough to bring up situations that he's been in and was able to call him out on it. And he had no rebuttal for it. Now, I'm not being funny. Yeah. Doing this kind of stuff, doing YouTube, you're always going to have people who don't like your opinions, think you're talking shit, or if you're going to be one of those YouTubers who think that you could walk up to a player and tell them how to play football on a game day and it go down well with the footballing public, I don't even think it went down well with opposition fans. Like all fans thought it was dumb what you did on that day. So I don't know if this can't be the first time you face this kind of rebuttal in your face, surely, because since that day, I know that you gathered some hate, right? I know that you faced a lot of backlash for that. So I don't understand. You know what? This is what I will say about this situation. I feel like some YouTubers and some people in this social media space, it's not just YouTubers, just this whole social media space, right? Sometimes they get famous for one crazy thing, you know, like, oh, this guy said something like that was really controversial here or controversial there, and then they get a viral moment off of it, right? And clearly they get more viewers then, more eyes brought to their situation. Hey, maybe they get even more opportunities. And then sometimes they feel like it's okay to then live in that zone, yeah? And if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But just realize that you're always going to get this kind of backlash in it. Yeah. Because if you want to be that kind of social media influencer that lives in that zone of any publicity is good publicity, boy, you'll soon find out that not all publicity comes with goodwill, put it that way, innit? Yeah, that's what I'll say. Not all publicity will come with goodwill, because you'll find that some people take real offense to some things that you were saying. And let's not just brush over the fact that you did start off coming in hot, saying stuff about fucking Donald Trump and ICE, and this is why ICE is doing this, bro. I'm telling you, if you was over there right now, you would be the most Mexican looking motherfucker hiding in a building somewhere as well, talking about, no, I'm British, bro, I'm British. That's what you'd be saying, because the way they'd be kicking you out, same way, fam. You shouldn't talk on certain things if you don't know how sensitive it is. And if you do talk on it, certain little apologies just ain't gonna run, my bro. Yeah, it just ain't gonna run. Yeah, but anyway, let's just. There's a few more parts with Faz and Kole. I don't know if we want. Should we just? Do you want to listen to all of it? Should we keep on going? That's it. Let's hear what they have to say with each other. Still,
Aggressive. Why do you have to
Am I
be so
shouting at you? Am I swearing at you?
him
That's what I'm
now?
saying, bro. Just because you're nervous, yeah, doesn't mean that I'm sticking it on you, bro.
Stupid.
Just because you're nervous,
I'm
yeah,
not a grown man. Do you think I'm stupid?
bro. Yes. I think you're stupid. Yes, I do think you're stupid. I think you're stupid to roll up on a player, yeah, and try and make him look stupid when he's one of our players going into a match. I think that's stupid. If you're a United fan, anyway.
You know what, Faz? he behaved like that. That is very, very immature. I didn't like that. I don't like his opinions, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not going to watch him. I don't care.
So, all right, cool.
You know what?
All right, you said that bit, yeah?
But
Cool. Let me respond to that. You want calm, and you want a conversation. Let me respond to that bit, yeah?
Faz, let Kole respond.
No, hold on.
Let me respond to that bit.
Where you will
look at him yapping 200 miles an hour, bro. He's shook.
One person at a time.
The fact is, nobody does anything to you, and nobody does anything to me. More people know me online than they know you, and more people have tried to do things.
Brother, people know you for being a plum, blood. Do you think I care? Do you think I care about your little reputation, bro? That's why I said butt me. Because if we have this debate in the flesh, I bet you don't talk to me the way you tried to chat to Garnacho that day. I bet you don't, bro.
Oh God, I bet you don't, blood. You see. Well, anyway, I'm not even going to touch that comment. I'm just going to let it stay there, linger in the YouTube atmosphere. He said what he said, but it's true. Do you know what? It's. Look, Kole, don't go there next time. Maybe about you won't talk to me like that, because you know what? Maybe you should be able to speak the way you want to speak, innit? Yeah. Everybody should be allowed to speak the way they want to speak, but it's just the repercussions of what happens after you speak. The way you speak is what would be a problem for some people, because you have to be able to articulate yourself in a way what's not disrespectful to others. You can get your point across. You can have something in your head that, you know, might be a criticism of someone. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes I feel there's a time and a place to come with criticisms. And if your criticisms don't sound like they're coming from a place of genuine, from a place of genuinely wanting to help that person, you're always going to get disdain coming back from your criticisms. I think we see that all the time when it comes to like these pundits and these TV personalities speaking about players and footballers and coaches and all sorts of situations. We can see people's personal feelings gradually leaking into it. And that's because, you know, people carry feelings. And people are clearly going to carry feelings about the way that you acted. And if people don't know, I'm going to play it again just so everybody remembers. Yeah, this is what he did do. Yeah, let's not forget it.
Not sorry that there is not one player in Manchester United, bar like Kobe's and the Ahmads, that deserve my love or respect or protection. Not one. They ain't giving me shit. Garnacho, you gotta pass better today, yeah, please. Pass better today, score a goal, and work on your first touch as well, yeah? Garnacho, why are you not playing?
Still bad, man. Why are you not playing, man? Why are you not playing, man? It's true though. Why are you not playing, bro? If you can't talk like that, it's just, look. This show ain't gonna really be about much apart from the fact that you're a hypocrite in it. Yeah, look, I'm not even gonna bring up the poster. I mean the headline that I made. You know, the hypocrite thing. But you know what, bro? You shouldn't talk like that when you know what it's like to have had weight on you back in the day as well. Do you know what I mean? I think he does try to come back with an apology at some point. Do I even have it here? Did I have that ready? Did I? You know, let's let this play first while I go look for his apology.
My sister,
and that's why I said debate, bro.
Like I have athletes in my family. My brother is a professional footballer, and my sister is an Olympic boxer. Like these lot.
And what does that make you? And what does that make you, bro? It makes you a YouTuber still, fam. I don't give a fuck who your brother and sister are. I don't give a shit.
You're a nobody. What? I want to act tough. That's the thing. This persona of acting tough. People see me outside Old Trafford. I don't believe.
How dare you, bro? How dare you? When you walk up on a player, and you talk the way you was talking, and you're telling me about acting tough, you're getting a taste of your own medicine, bro. You're getting a taste of your own medicine. You don't like it. You're crumbling. You're crumbling live in a 4K. Yeah.
Let me explain to you why.
No, because you've been yapping over me the whole time. And the only thing is that I'm the only one making coherent points here. You're the one sitting there telling us about your brother and your sister and your Sunday league experience. No one gives a fuck, bro. We're talking about what you did that day.
You want to bring content
With that porn star mustache, bro. No one cares what you're saying, bro. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. In fact, better yet. Why don't you get your which one was the boxer? Which one was the boxer? Because you're the one talking about threats. Who's the boxer?
Okay. All right.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Do you know what? Yeah, Kole, once again, well done, standing on business. Yeah, did bring him out. Did call it out for everything it was. Right now, I don't know. I don't think I actually got his apology loaded up. And to be fair, I don't know how much I care to go find it. But he did come back. Oh, I should find it, shouldn't I? Because it's part of the whole thing. But he did come back and try to come back with some sort of an apology, right? And it was just so disingenuous. It was just, yeah. It was a nothing apology. He came, I have to find it. This is my fault now. I have to go and find it. But in the meantime, I'll let Riri explain how angry she was when she came back in. She had a few words to say to Botswana Pappy. This is what she said, and then I'm going to open up the lines while Riri's segment plays. She was not best pleased with Pappy.
Okay, let me bring in Riri. Let me bring in Riri right now, because Riri is saying, yo, Riri.
First and foremost, I'm not even addressing that simp because I don't accept his apology because he meant what he said. All that cursing and carrying on, he meant what he said. So I don't accept his apology. You, bots, I expect better from you, brethren. Like legit, I expect better from you. And you were skinning and giggling with this youth, yo. You were literally skinning and giggling with this youth.
Okay.
Bro, you disappoint me tonight, brethren. You disappoint me on a real tip, bro. You disappoint me tonight. I am totally disappointed with you.
My apologies, Riri. My apologies. That's
Damn. That's what I'm going to say about that. Yeah, but you know what, though? I understand why she was upset, though, bro, yeah? You have to understand this, Pappy, yeah? The way that you was laughing and joking with him in certain situations, it just didn't feel right, especially because you didn't call any of it out as well. It took Kole to come in to actually call any of his bullshit out when, you know, obviously he said a lot of things. Let's start with the whole Trump thing in the first place. He started with the Trump thing. He ended with the fat thing. I mean, that's when you did come back and say what you had to say. Do you know what I'm going to do right now? Let me just do this. I'm going to definitely open up the lines now because, yeah. Let me open up the lines now, guys. It's here. It's open. I know some people ain't got a lot of time left because obviously Roundtable is going to be starting soon over on KG's channel. So for those who are going to be joining KG's channel over there, I guess we ain't got much time. So jump in now. Let's have a quick chat about it, innit? Yeah, I'm going to try and find his apology when someone jumps in so we can have a little talk about it. Well, and then I'll try and find that apology because it just didn't sound right at all. It's like one of those Ratcliffe apologies. You know, I'm sorry that you was offended kind of thing. You know what I mean? Oh, Kole, you pulled up right away. Yes, I know you ain't got much time. So I'm glad I got you in here first. Brother, first of all, what made you call in that day, actually? What did you hear initially that made you say, boom, I want to speak to this guy?
I'll tell you the truth, yeah? Didn't even hear how he was talking before I jumped on stream. Someone told me in the group chat that he was on stream, innit? Bro, yeah. I wanted to talk to that you about the Garnacho situation ever since it happened. Because my angle here, yeah, Joe, is these youths out here on YouTube, some of them, they're living like it's the metaverse, bro. Yeah, my whole issue with what he did that day is he put himself behind this social barrier of safety. Yeah, I'm a fan, and you can't say nothing back to me, but I can disrespect you to your face. Yeah? No, you can't. And furthermore, that was a new low. Like, from a fan base, bro, come on, man. Like, I grew up in the 90s. I saw Cantona kick people. Yeah, like, know yourself. Know yourself. Like, there's a line. You can't just roll up on people, disrespect them, and because they're in the public image, bro, it goes like, it triggers me because it happens in so many different ways. That whole I'm gonna do something to you, and then when you retaliate, I'm gonna play the victim card. That's what you tried to set up. Definitely, bro. And then what's worse about it is you're out here riding the coat of the club and acting like you're a top red, yeah, with no remorse after you've done it. Why have I never seen you do this to opposition fans? I'll tell you why, because you get weighed in the line. The fans will weigh you in. Like the fans that ain't yours, like someone's going to do something. And he knows that. That's why he never rolled up to a Chelsea game when Chelsea are on the way into the ground and said that kind of stuff to Chelsea or a Liverpool player or any of our real rivals. Feel me? But you're going to turn up to OT. You're going to talk to a teenager about make sure your touch is on point. About, I'm sorry, what? And this is, and in my mind, yeah, what really got to me about that situation is I saw floodgates opening, bro. In this era of YouTube, I saw floodgates opening. I saw the next clout chaser, the next person who thinks any publicity is good publicity. All I got to do is roll up on a player. And boom, well, what's happening now? You got academy players getting spoke to mad. You got like, no, we're not doing all of that. We're not doing all of that. We're not my club. No way. I'll get on a train and come Manchester, which I am here, by the way. I'm here today. I told you that I'd be here. I'm here. Yeah. And while I am here, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely no one. Yeah. I am not here to be messed with when it comes to this situation. You can't roll around with the club's name, with the club's badge. Yeah. And you got bare yap. You're saying all of the slandery and the catchy little cuss bars that you got out of your school playground. Yeah. You man are standing up on stream, hooded up. Bro, when you step outside on the pavement, you don't dress like that. You don't talk like that. When you go down to your local corner shop, you're a good you. Be a good you when you come online. Yeah, keep it consistent. Keep it consistent. That's what I mean. Bro, I'm getting angry about it now. And
hey, by the way,
go on.
That kind of entertainment will like you. There's nothing wrong with it. Good you. Be a good you. By the way, yeah. All I'm gonna say is this, though.
That's
bro,
the
yeah.
thing.
The thing is, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Do you know what the thing is? No, sorry. I think there might be a little delay with when I'm talking. If you're hearing me, do you know what? Yeah. One thing I will say is, yeah. It wasn't received well by the public anyway. What he did, I think it was one of those moments where he got clout. Yeah, but he also got a lot of backlash. I don't know if that was around the time when apparently he got robbed, or I don't know, because I know there's people in the chat saying that he faked it or whatever else. But I'm not here to talk about that, yeah, because yeah, I don't want to talk about no crimes that may or may not have been committed. But for me, I've seen this guy in situations before, and I know he's moved mad, yeah. So the fact that he's come onto this community, I should say, it wasn't my channel, it was on Bots's channel, right? It's come onto Bots's channel and just caused the madness straight away. So you didn't initially hear the Trump stuff that he said then when he came in and started with the Trump stuff.
I didn't hear none of that. I didn't hear him disrespecting Riri. I probably would have gone off worse. I tell you the truth. I probably would have gone off worse.
Big disrespect, fam. Big disrespect. That's what I didn't like.
And now I've heard all of that. Next conversation is probably going to be very similar, bro. If you roll up today, which I hope you do, I hope you're watching this. Yeah.
You do. I know that Botswana's reaching out to you. Yeah. Bots has got his number. So you should have the link for the show. Pull up when you're ready, my boy.
Every time, bro. You and whoever you want to bring to stand next to you as well, bro. Yeah. Let them have their.
I really want to talk. I want to say something. Hey, stay in the background if you can, Kole. I know you got to go for another show in a minute, yeah. But let me bring in Riri as well, yeah. All right, big up. Hey, listen, welcome to the show, Riri. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm okay. You know what? Something that really needed to be addressed today Yeah, I put it out there for a while, but it really needs to be addressed because I feel like in this space, people forget where they come from, you know, and the amount of disrespect people feel they can give out when they feel like they're doing okay is funny, I think, if you know what I mean in that respect, because he used to be a big guy himself, right? And then he comes in here talking about how big people should not be running their mouth about Neymar. Bro, did you forget? Did you forget that we all saw your weight loss journey? Yeah. Did you forget when you used to look like this? This is what I'm saying. These are the things that people shouldn't do go around, you know, like anyway, people in glass houses and that. We all know the saying, shouldn't throw stones.
YouTube gives people I'm trying to use my words very, very, very. It's just like, you know, when people say on Instagram or on social media, you know, you got the keyboard gangsters. YouTube and all these other podcast platforms have brought out the nasty in people, where they feel like because the human race gravitates and feeds off of negativity and just all the negative energies that's out there in the universe, people take that opportunity to build their status off of negativity. And for somebody like myself who does not dwell in that realm, I do not participate in that realm, I have a huge problem with it. And the people around me that I associate myself with or that I call family and friends, I will call them out when I see them participating in that kind of atmosphere. I don't care where I call you out. I don't care who we're in the company of. I don't care what it is, because guess what? If I call you friend and family, I will let you know when you're doing something wrong. And if you have a problem with that, then you and I don't need to be associated with each other.
Listen, stronger words weren't said. This is the thing, though, yeah. As I'm glad that you brought that point up, because when it does come to being able to talk to our brethren and call them out for when they're being foolish, I hope people do appreciate it sometimes when people are talking to you and letting you know what offends them, because it's not for you to choose and pick what offends someone. When you hear someone saying you're offending me, you have to take note of that. And maybe even if you don't realize what you're doing, you need to take note of it and maybe retrace your steps and see where the offense came from. Yeah. I think Kole can even attest to this. The other day we was on a private phone call, was playing FIFA privately, right? And we were talking about Christianity, religion, all sorts of stuff, right? And we all know how easily people can get offended when they're in those subjects, right? And I did manage to offend someone when we were speaking, right? As I do. And we had to backtrack. We sat there. We analyzed what I said that may have offended him. Kole was like the referee in the middle of us at the time, yeah? And even he said that, you know what, he didn't understand where the offense was, but I understood before he did. Yeah. And these are the things where people need to just take a little bit of like reflection onto the things that you're doing, and don't come with these fake apologies, which I really need to go and find, because that's the bit that really buns people the wrong way as well. Because when people came back on, people like, we don't want your fucking apology, because we could just see it was disingenuous and just unauthentic. Yeah. He came back with,
first of all, if you're going to apologize and say you were bantering, that's bullshit. What he was doing wasn't bantering. Bantering is like me saying, yo, Joe, why you braid your hair in days? What's going on? Your hair, you know, when you going to the barber? That's bantering. No, you understand what I'm saying? That's bantering. You coming on somebody's channel and trying to weight shame people. Coming on the channel and telling people, oh, you see why this orange face dude is doing what he's doing, when people's families are stressed anxiety, and I'm sure it's happening over there in Britain, when people, families and stress, and you're an immigrant, and you come on somebody's channel and say that, and that's bantering to you. That is why when I came on at the end, I said, I don't care for his apology, because it wasn't an apology. You're bullshitting.
You see, for me, yeah, when I don't think I'm gonna be able to find this apology while I'm on here, yeah. But for me, it comes across more like all you want to do is make excuses for what you're allowed to say. Yeah,
most definitely.
That's what it came across like to me. Yeah, like you're making excuses for what you want to say. So it's like, oh, I don't know if he did say this. I don't know if people know me, but I'm known for like being funny and da 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 da. And I was,
you're not funny, bro. That's not funny. By the way, and also my take wasn't a stinker. Roberto Carlos, for the most part, yes, on paper he was a fullback, but when most of the games he played for Brazil on the attacking, he literally was like a cam when Brazil was attacking during that time. Roberto Carlos took at least 49 free kicks. Which fullback takes free kicks like that, Joe?
Hey. He was just a wicked fullback that could take free kicks, though.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But for the most, right, on paper, he was a fullback, but the man played like a cam. So that's why I was saying most of the time he was in the midfield.
But Dani Alves as well. Dani Alves was the same as well.
Definitely. But them guys, that you don't have people like that anymore. You don't have people like that anymore.
For real.
And when I said running and gunning, if you West Indian, you know what running and gunning is.
Trippier.
Well, yeah, Trippier, yeah, Trippier. But if I say running and gunning, you as a West Indian know what I mean by running and gunning.
Yeah, I know. But for me, Brazilian was never a run and gun team, though. Brazil was never a run and gun team.
They never played defense, Joe.
The way they can control the ball, though, how are they just running and gunning?
Bro, the speed they had, nobody was catching them with the control and the speed that they had. So it was still running and gunning.
No, we're not having this conversation right now, though. Because we're going to have a different conversation. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But sis, do you have a final say before I bring in the next caller, yeah? Just any last words to say that situation?
My final say is I'm waiting for a personal phone call from Bots.
Has he still not called you yet?
No.
No communication since?
No.
Bots. Bots, your protectable is still it's running thin, my bro. It's running thin, my bro. Like you really ain't got that protector headline anymore. Anyway, let me bring in the next caller before it gets dark in here. It's feeling a bit one of the moments when I need to move on. So moving on. Vegeta.
Let's start there.
How you doing,
Let's
bro?
start with Bots. Because I'm not in the business of being friends, but we can't be honest with each other. Then what are we doing? All my friends know this.
Of course.
I have a handful of friends because of this. I don't. Yeah, bro. I can't be your friend, Joe, and what you do. And then I can't. It's not me. It's not how my parents raised me. I can't do it. Okay. But it's not a good look, bro.
Listen, yeah, Yo-Yo's in the chat right now, yeah. Ask Yo-Yo how many times he told us, me or KG, when I was working heavily with the channel, when he was like, listen, you man love to get excited and you love to like say you're gonna do this and you say you're gonna do that, but just stop because you man are moving mad. How much times has Yo-Yo told us you're moving mad? If a brethren can't tell you that you're moving mad, who else can?
Then it's and the worst thing for me, bro, how I found out that something's going on. I'm not even on the channel, bro. I've got people in my WhatsApp telling me, bro, what is going on the channel? I'm like, fam, I'm just being a dad. What are you guys talking about, bro? Now I must leave what I'm doing and go. So what I'm trying to say, long story short, I'm now associated with this, by association with this. So now I have to tell the homie, bro. First of all,
I'm here by association as well. And this is why
bro,
I'm touching
nah,
on points,
told you, I
bro.
said
I
one.
have to touch on these points, isn't it? Yeah, because it's not gonna happen in my community and me not talk about it. It can't happen
Nah, I
in my
hear you.
community and me not talk about it, bro. This is our community.
Nah, bro, I hear you because I had to speak to him and say, look, it's one thing to. There was no policing, so that protector card doesn't exist, Joe. I'm gonna say it now. He failed the doctor. He failed the Driri. There's no protector. Like the card doesn't exist. It's not there. But I said you also have to address it. I said you have to address it head on. It's uncomfortable, but when certain things happen and it offends people, you're the custodian of the platform, unfortunately. So you have to address it so that at least people can see that you take what happened seriously. Because to just move on is a problem also, in my opinion. To just move on. You see, the fact that we found out that Riri still hasn't have a call till today, I don't know how that sits with you. You know what I'm saying? Because at least we've got Riri's contacts. It's not like we have to social media. We have her contacts, bro. So what? Are we just moving on like nothing happened? And also, bro, that guy's comments about Donald Trump, I'm like, brother, what does football have to do with people's lives being lost in the Middle East? Nah. That was dodgy, bro. Because that's what I heard.
Oh,
I heard you're equating.
He was moving mad, bro. He was moving mad because there was nothing. He just wanted. But this is what I'm saying. When people in this space, yeah, and not just YouTube, in this whole social media space, whether it be Kick, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Twitch, whether it be whatever, there are some people who feel that in order to stay relevant, they have to stay. What's the word?
Is it relevance or is it dopamine, bro? Because I think that's the other high that people get off being this. And that's why I was saying in the chat, bro, if it gets to a point where you're so addicted to the dopamine, to the whatever social media gives you, that I don't know if you lose yourself because is this who you are? Maybe don't be on social media. I don't know, bro. If you can't authentically still be yourself and you're doing nonsense, don't be there. And guys, I'm not saying what's our friend. We're not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just saying that your friends can also do things that are not good, and you need to address it. But they're still your friends. I hope that
absolutely.
Makes sense.
But once again, when your friends do something that you feel is mad, you speak to your friend. Yeah, I spoke to Bots already, so
yeah, same. That's what I'm saying. I spoke to him. I'm just saying how it, like my experience on the other side, because I wasn't even a part of it, but by association, unfortunately. So I also have to address it, even though I wasn't there.
No, of course, well done, well addressed. Now let's talk on the situation when it comes to this whole Faz situation, yeah. Because when it comes to Faz now, yeah, he came on with bare chest, yeah, and then obviously he had to track back so heavily that he was basically in the wall by time like the show ended. Yeah, he came on with an apology saying that, you know what, I'm basically. Hold on, let me play this last bit because I think you'll get some of what he's saying here from this last bit of what he was saying. Where is it?
YouTuber. My sister,
and that's why I said debate me, bro.
Like I have athletes in my family. My brother is a professional footballer, and my sister is an Olympic boxer. Like these.
And what does that make you? And what does that make you, bro? It makes you a YouTuber still, fam. I don't give a fuck who your brother and sister are. I don't give a shit.
You're nobody.
Bro.
What? You want to act tough. That's the thing. This persona of acting tough. People see me outside Old Trafford. I don't believe.
How dare you, bro? How dare you when you walk up on a player? When you walk up on a player and you talk the way you was talking, and you're telling me about acting tough, you're getting a taste of your own medicine, bro. You're getting a taste of your own medicine. You don't like it. You're crumbling. You're crumbling live in a 4K. Yeah.
I said so. Let me explain to you why.
No, because you've been yapping over me the whole time. And the only thing is that I'm the only one making coherent points here. You're the one sitting there telling us about your brother and your sister and your Sunday league experience. No one gives a fuck, bro. We're talking about what you did that day.
You want to bring content
With that porn star mustache, bro. No one cares what you're saying, bro. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. In fact, better yet. Why don't you get your which one was the boxer? Which one was the boxer? Because you're the one talking about threats. Who's the boxer?
Okay. All right, guys.
I think I just wanted to play that. I didn't even find the bit that I wanted to find.
I just
Do you know what?
the
It is
guy-
what it is. He wants to then say something along the lines of basically, I'm a banterous person in it. I'm bantering is what he goes along and say. Guys, if you want to see the rest of the video, go ahead over to Football Power Hour and watch that video. Baz's face is on the thumbnail, so you can't miss it. Yeah, but he goes on to say, yeah, I'm
he's also
banterous.
an idiot.
Banterous.
He's also an idiot because he's saying, "Oh, I'm a famous person. You want to be where I am. I'm relevant. You're not." And then you want to backtrack and apologize. Who is this guy, bro? Who is this? Like, it's so weird. Sorry. And just before I go, because I also have to go to the round table, Kole did ask. It just seemed like Bot was defending Fez because when Fez was saying the nonsense, there was no interruption. And then everybody else after that is like, whoops. And it's like, bro, you can't be policing some things and then other things. And I think that's what also rubbed people wrong. My perception. That's just my opinion.
Yes. No, good point, bro. Good point. Point well made. Point well made. And I think, I don't know. Do you know what? Like I said, it didn't rub me up the right way either. And when Riri did come in and say her point, because I actually caught the show well late. I had to rewind the show to see what happened. I think this is why it's made me have this reaction where I wanted to make this video in the first place. Yeah, but it rubbed me up the wrong way as well, man. It just didn't sit well hearing what he said back. But let me bring in the last caller and we can discuss it before the end of the show. Mr. Mark N, how are you doing, my bro?
Chilling, broski. What's good?
Better. Well, this is what's good. This is what's good, bad,
Bro,
and
like,
ugly. I got to do
bro,
some
that's ugly, bro.
truth
Like, that's
on
all
the
ugly, bro. Like, let's be
situation,
honest,
bro.
bro.
But you in the while now, just going to make this video. You said something about him faking something.
Yeah, well, there's a talk going around when we had a confirm to the core, but that's part of the reason why he's no longer on the United stand. So we'll source that problem because that's something interesting to make a video about as well. Because I find it pretty dastardly and disgusting what this man did. You know what I mean? To Garnacho as a young guy, bro. As a teenager, he was 19, fresh. You know what I mean? Young guy. You don't do those things. Big up to Luan in the building. It just feels to me, bro, that you know what I mean. You had taken advantage of someone, bro. Yeah, because he's a big man, big man, probably in his 30s. You going to chat to a youth man in his teens, like, bro, be that for the coach to do or something, bro. Do something else with your life. You know what I mean? And yeah, but on Butts side, bro, you can't defend Butts, yeah. But I would just say this about Butts. Everybody know Butts was going to be like that, bro. He's like that for a lot of situations that is be a little bit explosive. He's tried to go along with it and he's trying to weave his way through the situation. Now, it might be the right way, bro. But at the same time, I feel like them had to allow Butts to be himself as well, too. And react in the way he want to react. And, maybe he might have come off and say it and say, well, say it at the end of the stream or something. I just felt that the way she expressed herself towards Butts is a little bit like, you're getting our blasting online. You're getting our blasting. A little, stream is a little. Yeah, bro, just
what
like
you
that.
put in the chat here. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like she kind of,
you're saying you have handled it a little bit differently, basically.
Yeah, slightly. Like maybe you tell Bots, tell Bots, but yeah, boy, I didn't really appreciate that scene in a more kind of normal tone now. Like because I feel like if you have his personal contact, you could still have that private discussion. He could come on and have a stream and apologize. But let it be real, bro, man.
I hear that, yeah. Because I understand what you're saying because sometimes you don't want to embarrass people in that way. But at the same time,
I'm not saying she wrong for it, because I watched back the stream.
says something rude to you in public, yeah, I want the apology to be as loud as the disrespect. Do you get what I'm saying? And there's certain times where
100.
sometimes my the way you've offended me needs to come out just the way that you was offended me just as loud. You was offending
but
me
Butts
loud.
didn't
I want
actually say anything. I mean, he didn't actually. He wasn't actually the guy saying the shit. If you understand what I mean, he didn't call it out. He didn't defend. He
obviously
didn't break it down. Yeah,
Yes.
so I get that. No, bro. Like, listen, I'm not saying really wrong, King. I just saying that from Butts' perspective, he could be feeling slightly embarrassed. You know what I mean? With the way it was delivered to him on screen live. He probably wasn't expecting it to come at him in that kind of tone. So I was just saying from that perspective, I could understand, you know what I mean, how Butts, ways you see, I could understand if Butts feel a little bit embarrassed. I just saying, for me, I don't really like Faz, bro, especially more since he did what he did with Garnacho. I don't think anybody should be doing them kind of crazy things. And to be fair, I just feel like Butts should have been coasting on this guy a little bit more heavily. But we know that is not Butts' character, bro. To be fair, it's just his character, bro. He is who he is.
Listen,
he's not that guy.
Like, we do is somebody when it comes to dealing with someone else, and yeah, you can give someone advice, but what everybody does with it is whatever somebody does with it. But do you know what? In this professional space, who's to say? He used to work quite closely with Flaz. I do believe they used to even have a show together back, even just a year or two
way
ago.
back, yeah.
They had a show together that they. Yeah, so
I think it was like 2 years
there's a
ago.
relationship there.
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, this is what we're saying about people being able to talk to their brethren and tell them when they fucked up. If Butts can't say to Faz, hey, what you did there was fucked up, you kind of fucked up there, then that's another reason why, you can't really talk to somebody if I can't tell you that you fucked up. You know what I mean?
True. At the same time, I would just say this. What's the time frame for saying that to him? Like, I mean, maybe Butts probably was saying to himself, speak to him off screen. And probably, you never know what Butts was thinking in his mind. I can't read minds. You can't either. So I just saying from the perspective, we thinking about it from watching, from a viewer perspective. Because I went back to watch the stream. I catch it late when Kole was already on. But I went back and watch and hear all what he say, and I was like, bro, this guy really need a way in for real, bro. Like he just getting escaping it, bro. Don't worry, bro. I must be at Old Trafford for the last couple of games of the season. I'll see him. Pretty sure. But I will say this.
What is everybody doing? What are we doing? It's not catch me in the car park. We're not talking violence. Stop it. See, now I have to send in you, and I have to tell you, Mark N, you're moving mad. You can't be making veiled threats out here. Look, we can all feel like somebody needs a slap sometimes, but it doesn't mean that you should be the one to deliver it, innit? Yeah. And here's the thing: people are always going to have footballing opinions. People are always look, and we shouldn't let football, make people get you to a point where you're trying to get violent with them, innit? Yeah, fuck football to that respect, innit? Yeah, if it's gonna make you get violent towards somebody, it shouldn't get that deep. But you can always tell him how you feel, and that's nothing. That's something I always stand up for. Tell somebody exactly how you feel. If you can do it with some sort of level of respect, innit? Yeah, if you can't, then maybe you shouldn't say nothing at all. But at the end of the day, look, if you got other problems with him, if it's not just football, I get it. People are chasing fame, people are chasing clout, and I think that's what comes across in this to some people to a degree. And people get rubbed up the wrong way by certain decisions people decide to make. Look, for me, there's a lot of things that were said in that video, on these video clips, that I would have never said, especially because I don't share those opinions. But when it comes down to it, I just feel like people should always at least remember where they came from. You know what I mean? Like when you look like this or have looked like this, I don't think that you should be going around telling people that, oh, if you're fat, you shouldn't have an opinion on Neymar. Well, if you're fat, you shouldn't have had an opinion on Garnacho then, innit? And go and tell some of the creators that you work with, bro, that they shouldn't have opinions as well, because some of them are overweight too. Well, guys, I ain't going to say nothing else apart from that. This is where I'm going to end the video. Guys, go over to KG's Reckless Sport and go and watch the roundtable right now. I'm going to go over there and watch it too. Hope you have a good night. It's been a good stream. Have a good night. Hey, make sure you subscribe. please subscribe if you can. Let's try and get me K before this year ends. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, have a good night. Peace. Hey, if you
Real legend vibes.
Crash through the door like a hurricane spinning. Backhand gang always winning, never thinning. Bricks in the vision stacking heights like a ladder. The first reckless graduate, nothing else matters. Taught by the bold KG, the professor. Class full of hitters, no time for the lesser. Blueprint sharp, every line be surgical. Gang move wild, but the hustle's vertical. Shut up, there's a takeover anthem. Backhand gang, no pressure, no tantrum. Everywhere the bass, see the streets gon' feel it. Records on the rise, no